Hi, this is Danny Calabrese, one of the creators of Ultimate Battle. Welcome to our example gameplay video. The first thing you're going to do in Ultimate Battle is draw a guy to represent you. Here's some examples of what you can be in Ultimate Battle. Harry T. Cat, a bed coat hanger, a ham sandwich. Now all of these things, as strong or as weak as they are, they just represent you. They do not have any powers. For this gameplay example, we're going to be this kid in a pickle costume. It's got to be hot in there. Look at this clown challenging us to a battle. In order to beat this clown, we're going to need some stuff to fight with. That's why we use these Ultimate battle cards. We also have disagreement cards just in case we get into an argument, but more on that later. So, step 2, we're going to deal 7 battle cards to each player. So let's look at our battle cards. See, we have a bunch of different things in our hands. So what we're going to try to do is come up with the best attack by combining these or using them by themselves. Here's a couple of examples of what we can do with our cards. Using 1 card, we can attack with spiders. Using 2 cards, we can glue him to the ground and then chuck a big bag of dirt at him. Or you can use a bunch of cards. As you can see here, my turtle used the crowbar as a hook and then tied some wire to it, and then he drags the clown down under the water. For our attack, I say we go with the spiders and see what this clown does to stop them. So that brings us to step 4. It's now the clown's turn to defend. Let's see what he has. He has a bunch of cards too, and he's going to try to use them to stop our spiders. So the clown uses his bricks card, and he smashes our spiders to little itty bitty bits. So that brings us to step 5, revenge. The clown's now going to use his cards and try to attack us back. He's using the card for bucket and acid to chuck a bucket of acid on top of us. And that brings us to step 6, which is defense. Our little scrappy turtle's going to jump in front of the bucket of acid at the last minute, taking the hit for himself. And then any splashback, we're going to wash ourselves off in the ocean real quick. And that brings us to step 7, repeat. First player who can't defend loses. So this is going to keep going back and forth until somebody can't defend themselves, and then the game's over. So let me hit the fast forward on this and just play commentator for a little bit. So, kid in a pixel costume decides he's going to glue him to the ground and smack him with a crowbar. Let's see what he does to defend. The cloud's deciding to armor himself up, defending himself from the crowbar blasts. That's disappointing. Then he's going to attack back by strapping a jetpack to a badger and sending it flying at you. But that seems okay because we've got a bunch of dirt and we're going to throw it into the intake on that thing and cause that badger to crash itself into the ground. So you're going to attack back using some wire and you're going to throw it so it ties up his legs and he falls and he trips and he hurts himself. Looks like the only thing the clown has left is a cactus. I don't know what the hell he thinks he's going to do with that. So next step is we declare a winner. We put X's over the clown's eyes and you have won. Congratulations. Look at him dance. He's having a great time. Now, I know you're asking yourself, what if we disagree, or argue, or yell at each other, or flip a table, get into a Monopoly-style fistfight? Well, there's no need for any of that, because all you need to do is use one of our patented disagreement cards. So let me just give you a quick disagreement card example. Here's our little buddy again, but this time he's decided to dress as a sausage. Kid's really got problems. I don't know what to tell you. So let's say we were going to hit this kid with a mountain of acid. That's a lot of acid. And for his defense, he decides he's going to defend with an umbrella. Now, we could spend hours talking about how big the umbrella is. What kind of plastic is it? What's the pH of the acid? You know, how fast or how big the mountain is. Now, under the right circumstances, he could live. Under the wrong circumstances, he could lose. And that's why we created disagreement cards. We want to see whether or not it's that circumstance. So really simply, we've got our disagreement cards here, and now we're just going to pull one. Now let's see what this says. Player who picked this card is wrong. Well, damn. I guess that's not good for our little wiener buddy. And the acid comes trashing down, and he's a big pile of soup, and it's terrible. And he's nothing. Now, I know there's a couple of jerks out there still that are going to say, why can't I disagree every time? Me. Well, jerk, I have to tell you, specifically, there are only 3 uses of disagreement cards per game. It's kind of like challenges in another game we won't talk about. So that's our game. We created it ourselves. It's a creative, fun party game for 2 to 6 players. We got it funded with Kickstarter, and we're actually going to be at New York Comic Con this weekend. So please come on down and see us. Again, my name is Danny Calabrese, and thanks again for listening to us and watching our video. We hope you get the game, and we hope you enjoy it.